Last lecture we have started the protein drug binding. In that we have seen the types of proteins, different types of proteins and factor affecting. Now today we will see the kinetic of protein drug binding. Kinetic of protein drug binding. The kinetic of reversible drug protein binding can be described by applying the law of mass action. Now consider P as a protein and D as a drug. These are the free protein plus free drug. By applying the law of mass action, is linked to the formation of protein drug complex. Now here, by finding, so now this K is nothing but it is the association constant. Can be expressed as it is a ratio Ka. It is a ratio of molar concentration. It is a ratio of molar concentration of product divided by molar concentration of reactor. So now molar concentration of product, that is the PD, concentration of PD, that is the complex, protein drug complex, divided by the molar concentration of reactor. So consider the equation 1. Now the value, this K determines more is the drug protein binding complex strongly, the value of K is more. Now we have to find the total protein. Now total protein is the protein which is in the complex form and in the free state. So total protein will be represented as a PT. So this total protein is a total concentration of protein present both in a free form and in a complex form. So that is the PD plus free form of protein. Consider it as equation 2. Now if the R, now consider R is the number of moles of drug bind to the total number of proteins. So R is the total moles of drug bound to the total moles of protein. Now from this it becomes R is equal to moles of drug bound, that is the PD, divided by total moles of protein, that is the PT. Now it becomes, now we are substituting the value. Now in this case, when we have to remove the total protein from this law of mass action, so PD is equal to Ka into free protein concentration and drug. You consider it as the equation 4. Now add this PD's value into this R equation. Therefore, it becomes R is equal to PD, that is a Ka into P into concentration of D divided by PT, the equation 2. Put this equation 2 in this. That is the concentration of PD plus concentration of P. Now put again the PD value in this. It becomes K into P concentration of D divided into Ka into P concentration of D plus concentration of P. Remove the common P, cancel it. It becomes Ka D divided by Ka into concentration 1. Consider it the equation 5. Now this is for the single binding. Now if more than one or n bindings are there, number of binding sites are there. So here the equation that becomes R is equal to N into Ka concentration of D divided by Ka into D plus 1. So this is n number of binding. So this becomes n number of bindings. So now we can find out the number of binding sites. First is the direct method, second is the scattered plot method, third one is the Hedgecock plot method, fourth one is the double reciprocal method. So now first we will see the direct plot method. It is a simple method. It is a simple plot which can be made by plotting R versus concentration of D. So here first we will see the last equation. Last equation was R equation, that is the R is equal to N Ka into D concentration divided by Ka concentration of D plus 1. Now by using this direct plot method, we can remove the N value as well as association constant. By drawing the graph y-axis versus x, that will take the y-axis as a R value and x-axis will take as the concentration of D. Now here we will get the graph, like this graph we will get. In this case, the plateau is seen. As the concentration of the drug and binding protein take place, as the protein concentration goes on increasing, concentration of D, there is a free drug concentration also goes on increasing, but the stage will come where the protein becomes the saturated, means no binding site will be available. At that condition it becomes the plateau. A constant here, from this we can find out the N value, that is the N, where the no binding site is available for drug now here. Now in this case, the plateau means the saturation of binding site at a high drug concentration taking place. As the concentration goes on increasing, but there is no site for the binding for the drug to the protein now. That's why it forms the plateau. It becomes a saturation. Proteins becomes now saturation take place. Now in this case, we can find out the K value. So K is obtained by finding the drug concentration required to saturate the half of the total binding site is available. Now we will half of this consider the, so here is N by 2 and this is the Ka. So this is a simple plot which can be made by plotting the R versus concentration of D, and we can find out the N value as well as the K value. Now second we will see the scatter plot method. In this, again here by taking this equation, R is equal to N K concentration of D divided by the K concentration of D plus 1. Here cross multiplying R into Ka D plus 1 is equal to N Ka D. Multiply R Ka plus R is equal to N Ka D. R is equal to N Ka concentration of D minus R Ka concentration of D. That is the free drug. Now R is equal to concentration of D in bracket N Ka minus R Ka. Next, R is equal to concentration of D is equal to N Ka minus R Ka. Now here we can remove the N and Ka by plotting the graph. This is y-axis, x-axis. By plotting the graph, by taking this value is Y versus R. Y versus R. This equation that is related to the Y is equal to mx plus C. So here Y is the R is equal to R divided by, consider B versus R. The graph we will get, that is it will interpret both Y and X axis. So at the Y axis you can intercept it will N K A, whereas this line gives the slope. You can find out the slope from this line, that is the K A. And at the end X axis you can find out the N. So this is from this we can find out the K value, N K value and N value. Now next we will see the Hitchcock plot method. In the Hitchcock plot method, again the same equation we take. R is equal to Nk concentration of D divided by K concentration of D plus 1. Here you will get the equation